Hey guys, this video is all about how to grow and care for the Calendula or Pot Marigold plant in container. Like as always, I am starting the video with planting the seedling and I will be ending the video with lots of blooms. As you can see, these are the seedlings of the Calendula plant and I would be planting one seedling in 1/6 inches of container. However, you can use much bigger pot, but I really don't think that it's necessary, and you can easily grow one Calendula plant in 1/6 inches of container. You can see that my pot has lots of drainage holes, so I just kept some broken pieces of the clay pot on the drainage holes so that water can drain out well. Instead of clay pot, broken pieces of clay pot, you can use any hard objects such as stones, or you can also use the thermocol block if you have at your home. For the potting soil mix, I am taking 50% of normal garden soil, 25% of coco peat and rest 25% of vermicompost. Please note that Calendula is not that picky about the soil you are going to use. So if you don't have vermicompost or coco peat at your home, then you can use the normal garden soil, and that time also they would be growing well and blooming well. It's time to plant our seedling. I am just making a hole in the center and then gently keeping the seedling in the center and then pressing the soil very gently. If you are growing this kind of seedling, please be extremely careful, because if you do little bit here and there, they are going to die. Next, I am just watering the seedling a bit, and at this time I am just using a sprayer. Everything is done as you can see, and next I am going to keep the pot in a bright area for next few days, let's say 3 to 5 days, and then only I am going to keep the pot under direct sunlight. It's time to fertilize our plant, and please note that as of now all of my Calendula plants are getting the sunlight from around 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. but I would say that it would be much better if you can provide them the morning sunlight, let's say till around 12 p.m. Before fertilizing, let me tell you one very important thing. See, if you buy the Calendula plant at this stage, then please make sure, while repotting, please make sure that you are not burying the crown. As you can see, this is the crown and this should stay above the soil. So please be careful, and if you bury the crown, the plant is going to die. So please be careful. As a fertilizers, I am just going to apply near about 50 grams of compost cow dung powder. I am just going to mix the compost cow dung powder with some fresh garden soil, and you can say that I am taking near about 20 grams of garden soil. I am also taking 5 grams of Epsom salt, and if you don't have it, you can just ignore it. Before fertilizing, I am just going to remove the surrounding soil, and I am going to remove near about half inches of the soil. Please don't forget to water your plant just after fertilizing. And while talking about the water requirements of Calendula, please note that you should take time and let the topsoil dry out in between watering, and then only water your plants. In my case, I am watering them once in 2 days, but I also know that it depends on many other factors like the type of container you are going to use or the climate in your place. You have to consider all the things, but again I would say that always let the topsoil dry out and then only water heavily. So guys, this is the final result, and I am really hoping that you are enjoying the blooms at this time. Like I said you already, all of my plants were getting the sunlight from around 1 p.m. But I would say that if you can provide them more amount of sunlight, you are going to get more blooms. However, I don't have anything to complain because they are already blooming well. I have discussed about the most important things, but still there are other things that you might want to know. So the next important thing is protecting your plants from different kind of pest attack. Honestly saying, I did not find a single pest attack on my plants, but still if you are getting any kind of difficulties, let's say mealybugs, aphids, if you are getting all those pests on your plants, then you can use neem oil once in 7 to 10 days. I do have a video where I have shown the best way to use the neem oil, so please watch that video simply clicking on the I button on top right corner. The next important thing is propagating the Calendula plant, and you'd be glad to know that you can do it from the seeds. And if you want to know how you can get the good result, then you can watch my other video which you will be getting at the end of this video. The last important thing is deadheading. Deadheading means simply removing the spent blooms, and it's an important thing to do, and this way the plant is going to focus on blooming more instead of producing the seeds. Now let me show you how you can deadhead your plants. As you can see, this bloom is already spent, so I am just going to remove the whole spike from the bottom part. However, please be careful and make sure that there are no any other buds on that stem. And if you see that there are no any other buds on the stem, simply remove the stem just like you are looking right now. Just keep on doing it once in 7 days or even 10 days, and that way your plants are going to look much more neat and clean, and you'll be also getting lots of blooms. So this is how they are looking after the deadheading, and they are looking much more neat and clean comparing to before. Plus it's looking like that they got a nice haircut. So guys, this is all about how to grow and care for the Calendula plant in container. I really feel happy to share something like this. Starting a video while planting the seedling and ending a video with lots of blooms, and this is the thing that I do for most of my videos. If you found the video useful, then please do me a favor, please like the video, share it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and many thanks for doing that. Thank you once again for taking your valuable time to watch the video. I truly appreciate it. Have a great day and enjoy, and if you have any questions, simply write down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you once again. Have a great day.